Belinda, you'll be playing in the P&G Thank You Mum Zone at Super Saturday. Tell us a bit about it.
Super Saturday is taking place on September 10th at Clapham Common, and P&G will have a zone called Thank You Mum, and it's just to recognize the role of the mother of a Paralympian, and to celebrate, and say thank you to these mothers. I'll be doing a half-an-hour set, and there'll be massage and all sorts of treats, and it'll be a great day.
You're a mum yourself. Is that another reason that you wanted to play in the Thank You Mum Zone at Super Saturday?
Being a mother myself, I just put myself in their position of what it must be like, you know, and to have your child participate in this sort of thing. I mean, I can't imagine it. It'd be nerve-wracking for me. I know that. For me to overcome perceived obstacles, and it was a very interesting event for me to get involved with.
At Super Saturday, there is this recognition of what the Paralympians have already achieved and what they're doing.
Right.
What do you think their mums will be going through, seeing where they've got to already?
Well, I mean, they must have their, hearts in their throats. I mean, I couldn't even imagine the nervousness. I know it can't compare to seeing my son perform at the talent show at school. I'm nervous enough as it is for something like that, but this is just something I can't imagine.
In the lead up to 2012, who do you think will be more nervous, the mums of the Paralympians or those Paralympians preparing for it themselves?
I would think the mothers, because I would think that any athlete has to get over that emotional obstacle and that, of nerves. And, I mean, I think they're pretty much trained mentally to not even think about that and to just be in the moment. Whereas a mother would be, it's the anticipation, it's the event, and I would think the mothers probably would be a lot more nervous.
You're one of 7 children. Can you remember moments when your mother was proud of you and how it felt to you?
Well, I know exactly. The first thing that comes to mind was when I started out in a punk band called the Go-Go's. And my parents, when I left home, I moved to Hollywood, and lived in undesirable area, and they didn't, they were afraid for my future of like, I'm in a punk band and I'm going to be rich and famous one day. But then when they came to see the band play at the Whiskey, and they saw there were, it was packed full of people that had come to see us, and I remember them sitting on the balcony and just kind of reveling in all the glory and thinking, oh, maybe she's onto something there.
Super Saturday is a lovely way to celebrate how mums really believe and support and love their children. Are there any times when you've really appreciated as a mum getting that love and support from other people?
My son is 19 years old now, but I remember going through difficult times with them and looking to other people for answers or support or through their experiences or whatever, and I think that this is a really wonderful way to really acknowledge mothers of these competitors.
In a recent poll, 1 out of 5 mums said they always love singing Heaven is a Place on Earth. It makes them feel really uplifted. Do you still get a kick out of singing those classic songs?
It depends on the song. Now, actually, singing Heaven on Earth, because of course it can get repetitive. I mean, I've sung it a million times, but seeing the reaction of people in the audience to that song, sort of obliterates any sort of boredom I might have about singing it again. I mean, that song brought a lot of happiness to people, and that song also, there's certain songs in my career that sort of transcended just being a song, and it becomes something else. And if that song is an inspirational song to some people and it means something, then that makes me very happy.